Hey, what's up, everyone? Pasay Baller here. This is now the third game for today, March 8, 2023. So this is the battle between Cleveland Cavaliers and Miami Heat. That'll happen at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's going to be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. And by the way, the spread that is given here is minus 2.5, and that's actually given towards the visiting team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. And before we proceed, let's check on the standings and the rankings of both teams. Both belong to the Eastern Conference. Starting off with Cleveland Cavaliers, they are at number 4 with a record of 41 wins and 26 losses. While for Miami Heat, they are at number 7, and I'm pretty sure that they're actually doing their best and hoping that they can actually get out of that 7 to 10 puzzle, and instead grab that number 6 spot. Okay. So in here, Miami Heat, they would actually have the home court advantage. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams are coming off a rest, so we can just skip that part. In terms of momentum, both teams have actually been winning. Both Cleveland Cavaliers and Miami Heat are coming off back-to-back wins, so maybe we can just skip that part, and rather maybe we can just take a look at their form. Now, form-wise, Cleveland Cavaliers, they have actually won 6 out of their last 10 games, while Miami Heat, they have only won 4 times out of their last 10. So Cleveland Cavaliers, they are showing that they have a bit of an advantage here. Now let's take a look at the availability of the players and the health of both teams. Now everyone's available for Cleveland Cavaliers, so another kudos to them, to all the trainers and assistant coaches. While for Miami Heat, Kyle Lowry is still out, while Kevin Love is actually listed as questionable. So obviously, in terms of health, we got to give it to Cleveland Cavaliers. Again, everyone's available, everyone's playing. As compared to Miami, they still don't have Lowry, and even though Lowry ain't, giving them like 15 points, 20 points, like the way he does when he was still in Toronto Raptors, having Kyle Lowry and their roster really helps him a lot. Lowry's a very smart point guard. So if once they get Lowry back, I'm pretty sure that Miami Heat would really, not really, not really like change, but for sure he would actually add a lot to the table. Okay, now this one's tough. If you take a look at the record and all that, Miami Heat is actually doing good against Cleveland Cavaliers. But for me, not liking how Miami Heat has been performing lately. I understand approaching this game, Miami Heat has won back to back, and those two games, both games actually came from Atlanta Hawks. Um, and Cleveland Cavaliers, they are more consistent. They are, for me, they are actually doing way better than how Miami Heat does. Miami Heat lately, for me, is not actually doing well, especially if they're going up against a winning team. I know Atlanta Hawks is a winning team, but that's an exemption. Um, and Miami Heat, though, they are at home. That's why I'm still contemplating, because Miami Heat is actually kind of dangerous whenever they are at home. But without Kyle Lowry still, with Kevin Love being questionable, the size of Cleveland Cavaliers might come into play. And I'm pretty sure that they would actually try to utilize that, because that's going to be one of their advantages. If they would be able to put Adebayo in early foul trouble, and if they could actually put Miami Heat in early penalty, Cleveland Cavaliers for sure would have a lot of advantages. I know Miami Heat, they are at home, but again, I'm not really satisfied with how they've been performing lately. So I'm going to side with Cleveland Cavaliers in here with the minus 2.5. Donovan Mitchell, I think, would actually have a showdown here. He would actually score a lot, but at the same time, he would be able to set up his bigs for those easy dunks or easy putbacks. So again, my pick would be Cleveland Cavaliers. That's minus 2.5. Again, that's Cavs minus 2.5. Peace out. Pass I love, and God bless.